Are we live? Is this happening? Oops, what did I do? Oh, that's the alert box. No big deal. Uh, Somebody let me know that we're alive, or that we're live and alive, because I could have started. Cap? Okay, good. Bex, we're cooking with gas. It took. I've been working on just getting the stream going for like the last 20 minutes. Something's OBS or Streamlabs OBS, and it first of all it was a problem, and then it talking to YouTube was a problem. It's a whole thing. It's a whole flippin' thing, but we apparently we're on the other side of it. Although I feel like the last couple weeks, every gaming live stream has crashed at some point, so I'm a little worried about that because I've looked into um, updating the software and trying to figure anything out, and I haven't really been able to find an answer to anything, so nothing's really changed. I just keep kind of hoping that whatever weird incompatibility is causing this crash, or whatever weird set of circumstances is causing Streamlabs to crap out. And actually, it's kind of the whole kit and caboodle craps out when it does it. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If nothing else, if it happens again, I know that I can restart and we can kind of get going again. The only thing that I worry about with today's game, we potentially will lose a lot of progress if it crashes, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So, I think before we get into the game, I wanted to do just a little bit of show and tell. Groovy, welcome. So yesterday was the Super VHS swap here in town. I had a table. I was a vendor. Did pretty. I mean, I brought for VHS stuff. I didn't really bring a lot of cool stuff, and everybody had so much cool stuff. Derek, welcome. But I brought some pretty good laser discs, a bunch of those kick-ass movie posters, and a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I did. The goal was to lighten my load, to make a little space here in the video vault. Didn't really happen. You know, I kind of bought just as many things as I sold, but figure I'll show you guys what I got yesterday. Oh boy. Let me get the webcam controls up so I can just autofocus this stuff. One thing I wanted to point out, I didn't get this yesterday, but I've been meaning to show it off. In a bunch of my old stuff that I got from my folks, because they were cleaning their house out because they were moving, they found a little bit of my old Atari stuff, and this was kind of the coolest thing out of that, which is there you go. I don't know how many people remember that back in the day, video games used to come on cassette tapes. Yeah, I played a lot of these. You would have to load the game. Basically, the cassette tape contains all of the code for the game. And you would have to load the entirety of the game. You would play the tape, and it would capture all this binary data off of the tape. And I guess it must have had like some kind of RAM. You know, I think the cassette player that attached to the Atari must have had some RAM in it or something that it loaded loaded all the data onto. But it was, if you wanted to play this game, you basically had to load it off the tape for probably 15 minutes, and then you could play. It was kind of ridiculous. Dave, welcome. My God, it's been a minute since Dave has been in the chat. Welcome. So I just wanted to show that. That wasn't from yesterday, but I just wanted to show it off. So yesterday, I got a few choice pieces. This one, which I'm shocked, Maniac Cop 3. Again, I think, because I got this for basically nothing. I got it for $1, and at a swap like this, getting this for $1 is crazy. But again, I think it's because a lot of collectors, they don't value the rental cases, the cut boxes. So to them, this becomes kind of worthless. It's not collectible, but I love it. I was tempted. They had Maniac Cop 2 at that same booth for, I think, $5, and I almost bought it, but again, I was trying to be conservative. Yeah, the Spectrum, but not on cassette. Friend had tried to play RoboCop. Yeah, it was a nightmare to load. Absolutely. You have the Adam ColecoVision family computer. Oh boy. Yeah, loading games off of tapes was just a nightmare. Now this was a big deal for me and my wife. Willard, the original Willard. We're both big fans of the remake. And I'm also, at this point, I collect a lot of just rat-based VHS tapes because we love rats. I've got, you can kind of see it back here, I've kind of got some rat movies lined up. There's Ben, there's the remake of Willard, there's The Rats, and then I think that one's called Killer Rats. Haven't watched those yet. I'm sure those two are a nightmare, but I was literally just looking on eBay at this, and to find it was nice and cheap. I didn't spend like real money on anything here. This was like, I think I got a few of these. It was like 4 for $10, and then a couple were $1, and then one was $3. It was real light spending stuff. Death Prevails. Welcome, Dave. Yeah, it has been a long time. I was just thinking. I mean, I see you and your lady on Twitter, so I always kind of feel like, yeah, I still see Dave around. But yeah, it's been a while since you've been able to hop in the chat. Here's a movie I've had it, like, I didn't really go looking for the VHS tape, but I've had it on my mind. I've wanted to watch it again lately, is Matinee. And I don't remember a ton about it, except I remember really liking it when I was young. It's a Joe Dante movie, so if you're into Gremlins 2 and The Burbs and Gremlins and The Howling, and Joe Dante is just one of those small soldiers. He's just one of those guys. He, whether it's a kid's movie or a horror movie, I think just Joe Dante makes a really good movie. And I remember really liking Matinee, so I wanted to watch that again. Death Prevails. Did I say good morning? I did, right? Yeah. Yeah, Matinee is worth a watch. I guess we'll see, because I just remember really liking it. I remember thinking, like, this isn't hysterically funny, but I just really like the characters and the world, and I just remember being kind of invested. We found this. School's out, but Bobby's education has just begun. My Tutor. And obviously, we're going to have a good time here. But you'll also notice down at the bottom there, Crispin Glover is in this movie. Speaking of the Willard remake, I hope this movie is as trashy as it looks. Anytime you got 80s MILFs in 80s workout gear. And Crispin Glover apparently getting a knife held to him by some kind of seedy back alley gang. I think we're in for a good time. Ooh, and then we got this. A movie that I've been looking to add to the collection for a while. Dr. Giggles. Now, I think I've told this story before, but Dr. Giggles was the first movie I ever watched a screener copy of. Because from the video store that I grew up next to, the guy was like, hey, they sent me this screener copy of this movie. So I got to watch Dr. Giggles on home video long before it was available to rent, available, for home video consumption. So there's something about Dr. Giggles, like it's always in my heart. It's like a little point of pride kind of a thing. Then I picked this up. I know I've seen this around, but I don't know anything about it. It's a Canon film called Dangerously Close. And I feel like, again, I know I've seen it around, and I know I've seen it. I think it has kind of a cult following, maybe? First screener copy was Mod Squad with Claire Claire Danes. God, I never saw that. I should probably go now. I could probably go back and appreciate it now, because I feel like was that real early 2000s or was that actually 90s? I feel like it was early 2000s. And then, last but not least, before we get to some retro gaming, I picked up The Mob's Been Thrown Some Unexpected Curves. Nowhere Land. Adventure. It's listed as adventure from this video store. Oh my god, it's a video update tape. And it's a red video update tape. Look at that. I didn't even notice that. That is awesome. This might be my first red tape. Cool. I'm sure the movie's terrible. But I like badass women movies, so I'll take it. Early 2000s, Claire Danes is kind of, I think she got, I don't know if miscast is the right word, but, I don't think she ever got to do a whole lot that played to her strengths, or I don't know, she just didn't get to do, like, she's good in the stuff she's in. But I don't know if she ever really got to do anything that, like, pigeonholed, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what, like, I just feel like she never lived up to her potential. So we'll have to see where the levels are on this game, audio levels. So I don't know if typecast, yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for. But she just definitely, she's one of those people that she never got that thing that really pushed her over the top, you know what I mean? She was in, like, cool things and trendy things, but then she kind of just, it was like, she never had that thing that stuck and kind of solidified her place, I guess. I don't know. But I always liked her. I like her in Terminator 3 a lot. You gotta take off. Oh, God. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, dude. You're going to the gym. You're getting shredded. Yeah, but Romeo and Juliet was too trendy. It's like that was big in the moment. But it didn't really have like the staying impact as far as like a defining, like, I don't know. I think that was just like that like she kind of blew up like a firework right then, and then it was kind of, there was not a whole lot going on after that. Thanks, dude. Work those, I'm an arm guy. Like, I'll always be impressed. Skip the leg days. I don't mind chicken legs. Like, don't worry. Like, just big, beefy arms that I can hang off of. I'll take 3T. Me too. I'm definitely, if you said you only get to watch one of these two movies, I would go T3 over Romeo and Juliet. So I should explain, first of all, what we're playing today. Super Nintendo. Here's my copy. E.V.O, Search for Eden. This was a game that I discovered as a kid, or as a teenager, or tween, whenever it came out. We'll just get through the story. Come on. Basically, the idea is we are going through the trials of evolution. So we start as a fish. There's a lot of like character customization going on. I think it's a really neat concept. It's kind of a clunky game. There's a lot of cheap deaths because you can get your character into spots where they just they get into like a damage loop and you just die. So you start in the fish world. Here's your like little overview map. I think this is a really neat game. It's Square Enix. It's a really nice game to look at. I think the music is cool. And yeah, I just think it's fun. So I thought, let's do it. Jellyfish.
What? We have a newcomer. Welcome to the world, where the rule is only the fittest shall survive. Look, newcomer, you better listen to the rules of this world. There are the 3. 1, fight for survival and for food. 2, only move forward, never back. And last is evolve and become strong. Well, this is a very dangerous world, isn't it? Are you afraid of it? The weak and flabby will be easy to defeat. What about you, newcomer?
Well, I'm gonna eat you. That's what you get. Whoa. I got to the giant bee boss, I think, and had to call it quits. Could not best the bee. I don't it's been so long since I actually made it to like later game stuff. I don't even remember where the bee falls in the story. But here's the basic idea. We're going to do a little bit of grinding. It's a neat game to play through, and I'll show you the kind of the evolution customization that you need to do. So these guys, you get the meat. The meat gives you evolution points. I was just thinking the same thing, Cap. Anything you kill turns into that same meat, for simplicity's sake. But yeah, obviously if you kill a jellyfish, it's weird that there's meat with a bone in it, since jellyfish don't have bones or meat. Okay, we got some points here. So we go into our menu, go evolution. So here's all the things you can evolve: jaws, horns, body, hands and feet, dorsal fin, tail, blah blah blah. Jaws are probably the most important thing to evolve first. And you'll see there's different options we can go to for these things. horn, you've got spiraled horn, angler's horn, swordfish horn. Body, you've got scaly shell, increased body size, all important things. So obviously everything you do has an effect. Some things have positives and negatives. If you increase your body size right now with no improvements to your fins, you'll be very slow. So there's things you need to worry about like that. You can't just... It's not all positives. Sometimes it's a mix. So you have to kind of know what you're doing a little bit. Not a whole lot. It's pretty straightforward. But now we got some good jaws, which means now jellyfish only take one bite to kill. So we have increased our meat gathering productivity twofold, which is pretty exciting. And again, I love the music and the atmosphere and the graphics in this game. This is one of... I kind of think of this as probably one of the most, like, unfairly underappreciated Super Nintendo games. It's not a game that gets a whole lot of attention. It's definitely, I would call it the crown jewel of my personal collection. It is if you want the cartridge, Tony Shark. If you want the cartridge, I know last time I looked, it was expensive, and I happened to find it because it was even expensive back in the day. I happened to find it when GameStop stopped, when they were going through when they were gonna stop carrying like 16-bit and 8-bit games. They just had a bin of all the stuff that they were getting rid of, and most of what was in that bin was like Sega Genesis, NHL 94, you know, like that kind of stuff. That was just all the leftovers. But this happened to be in there, so I got this for like $2, and it was a game I had been hunting for a long time, and it was just wonderful luck. Wonder how you got these titles back in the day. A Calobri emulator, now this. Were you a little weird as a child? Well, to be fair, I mean, I was weird as a child. I didn't find out about Calobri until maybe just the last few years. That was a game that I didn't have as a kid. That was something I discovered recently. E.V.O, though, E.V.O I loved as a kid. And I used to rent it all the time. Okay, and now you're going to see what is maybe my favorite quote in any video game ever. Get ready. Rumors circulate among the cucumbers. That's my favorite. I think that's just the best. That's the best line of all time. Rumors circulate among the cucumbers.
The Anglo horde attracts enemies because of its great light. They say we can't return here if we cross the third volcano in the sea. It is Gaia's plan to lead the fish to a new world. A new world.
I love rumors circulate among the cucumbers. You're a weird child. You were a weird child, and now you're a weird adult. Me too. Something in your body speaks. How are you progressing? Don't worry. I will help you evolve. You may call me Crystal. I will now give you advice on how to evolve. Okay, this is basically... The crystal just tells me what I told you. Just the basics of kind of how evolution works in the game. Oh god, this game's got a lot of slowdown. dun, 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 dun. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we're getting a lot of E.V.O points, so I do think we need to upgrade probably our tails. We almost got enough for the Zenithnius tail. We'll probably hold off for the Zenithnius tail. We don't really need action, and a lot of it isn't all about just getting the best thing. Sometimes the more expensive stuff isn't necessarily the best for what you're building towards. I do wish the game had a little bit more guidance as far as that kind of stuff. I wish you could look at each evolution before you bought it, and like I wish it had some kind of stat on what each of these things did, so it wasn't so much trial and error. But I think let's do tail, and let's get our Zenithnius tail. Oh yeah, look at us zipping around. Then once we get our hands and feet upgraded, we'll be a zippy little dude. And this is where we gotta grind for a little bit. Sperm the game. I mean, you're not wrong. See what we're working towards, because we got these little green guys just you get a lot of E.V.O points off of them for what they are. Ooh, and that's a big one. Every once in a while you'll get one of those like super meats, which is what I used to say to the ladies. Think, yeah, we'll do this. Well, nah. I think the fins will get up to the. Well, we'll get up to 500 E.V.O points, and then we'll get the really good fins. Grinding goes so fast with these guys. Look at that. That's how fast. We're just gonna make ourselves. Oh, look at this. We're just gonna make ourselves an unstoppable machine right off the bat, and then we can just wreck. And actually, maybe we will. Maybe we'll just go up to scaly body for now, and then eventually we'll increase our body size and probably upgrade to the shell body eventually, but we don't need to do all that. We can do that as we go. I just kind of want to get into this game is, if you don't do a certain amount of grinding right off the bat, you just get your tail handed to you. You're out of here. Take care. Heck yeah, dude. Nice seeing you, Dave. Yeah. There we go. So this will be us for a little bit as we move along. Whoa. Okay. Hey there, fish. Try eating a red crystal. You may evolve into a strange creature. Okay. I don't want to, but the game won't let us progress if we don't. So now I don't know what really the deal is with, like, why the game would have us do this, because you can't not do this. It won't let you move on if you don't. And there are a few times in the game where you get the chance to, evolve into a very specific creature like this, but it's temporary. And it's really not to any benefit, as far as I can tell. So there, it almost feels like it's just for kind of to do something cool for a minute, I guess. Oh my god. Oop, sorry. Gotcha. Now I forget what I have to do here. Sometimes you gotta just spend a little time on a level. There is a wall of bubbles. All right. Can't get over it. I feel like the volcanoes start going off at some point here. I don't remember how to activate it, though. The wall of bubbles has disappeared because of the explosion from the volcano. So yeah, I think we just needed to hang out for a little bit. Nope. Alright, I think we got enough to increase our body size. Oh yeah. That is a badass fish right there. He's killing me. Oof. So we're learning not to mess with these guys. Whew. That was a lot of damage we took. We can't do a whole lot of damage to them because they're shell. They got shelled bodies, which we definitely are going to want to work towards here. No. No. We got a little speed on them, though, so that's good. No. No. Leave me alone. Oh, yeah. How much is shell body? 600? Okay, we're almost there. You're up late celebrating a friend's birthday. Well, if you gotta feel awful, at least you feel awful for a good reason. Oh my god. We're getting our asses handed to us down here. Whew. No. Ah. Leave me be. Oop. You're showing off some titles that would be incredible movies like The Nightmare on Elm Street, Killing Bugs. You know, I don't know if I could see this as a... I don't know if I could see this as a movie, but I can tell you as a kid, I tried to turn this into a card game, like a single player kind of adventure card game where you know, would get kind of the cards that would modify your sort of your base character with these like evolutions and, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, yeah, Pixar could obviously make this into like a super cool story. Oh my god. Oof. Oh my god, we're getting our asses handed to us. I can't even look at it. Oh boy. But see, now there that level's a good example. Like, even with all of our evolutions, oh my god, even with evolving, we're still getting our butts handed to us. So imagine if we hadn't taken the time to grind a little bit. No, leave me alone. Yeah. The overworld screen. I think so much. It's obvious that the gameplay should have been tightened up, but visually, like, I think the presentation of the game is just fantastic. We do need a dorsal fin. Sailing dorsal fin. We'll get that in a minute. Can't be a fish without a dorsal fin. That ain't right. Oh, you... Beautiful. Look at us now. You gonna mess with this guy? I don't think so. The seaweed whisper to each other. Freds, the Strolites are trying to create a new world using oxygen. They are having trouble because the Kuroseliacs keep interfering with them. Thanks for letting me know. And now you're dead. The main character would be played by Gary Oldman. Oh my god, we're so fucked. Oh my god. Whew. I think we're getting close to the end of the fish stage. If we make enough E.V.O points, we will probably upgrade our jaws one last time, just to try to help us in the final battle. Look at that. You want to see that fin coming for you? I don't think so. Oh my god. It's that stuff. You take a lot of cheap damage in the game. It is really the only serious flaw. Oh, we're actually we're doing a pretty good job of grinding for E.V.O points. Oh, and just as I say that, we get some super meat. And we'll upgrade. Boom, look at that. Oh, get over here. Beautiful. 2 bites to kill a shark. How many bites does it take to get to the intestine center of a freshwater shark? 1, 2, 2. The Strolites whisper to one another. If we could move along the bottom of the sea without sticking, we would not have to be ruled by the Kurosakalites.
Shh! Speak quietly. The leader in the cave will hear you. Now get.
2 bites to kill a shark. Oh boy. We got ourselves a boss battle.
Huh. Who are you? Knowing this is the domain of the Kurosaki
Sharks.
King of the Sea, why are you here? Are you not trying to help the Strolites build a new world? The sea is the only world. I will defeat anyone who helps the Strolites.
Whoa. Oh my god. We're so dead. We're so dead. No. That's how you get them. Oh, we're gonna die. Oof. Took us to town. Yeah, I know. Sorry you've been defeated. I will revive you. Please keep this a secret from my father, the sun. Your E.V.O points has been reduced slightly. We're gonna...
Shark. Shark in the water.
Cave of Origin. Is it the Cave of Origin or is it the Cave of the King of the Sharks? Yeah, the bosses are not fun. They're more they're really more like you just have to find the pattern and not get too aggressive. And really really upgrading your ability to your speed is probably more important for the bosses than anything. So just so you can stay out of their way, because man, once you start getting hit, it's over, pal. So we got the tackle fins. We could get... See, I think these are actually better fins than the $700 ones. I think we're kind of good the way we are. We could maybe get... I know the fin... above this one is like a shark's fin. We could get that, because it probably gives us a little more... Probably gives us a little more agility in the water. We'll try it. It's not worse than the other fin, so... Alright, let's go get this guy. I think really the key... The key is to get him... Because he'll do that dash attack. And when he hits the wall, it stuns him. And I think the trick is really just to... get him to... get stunned. Get him to stun himself. Oof. So if you go like over here. Hey dude. Like that. Just get a bite in. Oof. He's still kicking the crap out of me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. We can... no problem, guys. I don't know why everyone's worrying so much. It's fine. I'm not worried. Is there really anything else we can upgrade? I mean, we could do a horn. Maybe we want to do a horn. The only thing that sucks about horns is that they break. So we have to be a little careful. But it might just increase our defensive capabilities. Now you're sleeping with the fishes. I am a fish. And yeah, I'm sleeping. Do-do-do. Oh god, I'm just in not a good angle. This is the crap that affects the game's fun factor quite a bit. Okay. We almost got enough for our swordfish horn. There we go. Oop. Boom. Now I'll have to pay attention because I think... Oh god, I have a weaker bite now, don't I? I might have a weaker bite with the swordfish horn. I do. I'm just gonna ram him. Ugh. Jeez. Oh, God. You know, this was, don't you remember the part where you feed candy to the fish and then go fight the shark? I remember that. Okay, so swordfish horn was a waste. It actually hurt us. So I'm going to keep using it until it breaks off. Can I do this? Good lord. They're destroying me. The swordfish horn was nothing but trouble. I'm not even waiting for it to break off. Ay, ay, ay. Doing. Okay. So what can we actually upgrade? We got the best fins. We got the best jaws. There is a better tail for 700. Maybe that's the last one to upgrade. All right. We need 700. No, I did not watch the Dark Crystal series yet. I wanna start doing that. Hopefully we'll watch the first episode maybe today. I was gonna say this weekend, but weekend's almost over. I did watch It Chapter 1 because I had not watched it yet. So we did that this weekend for the first time. No! I need that meat! Oh my god. See, that's the thing. You get stuck. Basically, like, you can just get caught in a damage loop and just get destroyed. Boom. Okay, we got more. That gave us more health, which is good. We'll be able to take a little bit more damage. Okay, let's do this. Ugh. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I think that's the strategy. We just got to get him in a position. Remember that damage loop I was talking about? I think we can turn the tables and use that damage loop against the boss. I think that's probably the only way for us to do this. We're just going for it. We're just getting there. We don't need any more E.V.O points. Okay, you guys... I was gonna let you go, but you had to be jerks. So you paid the ultimate price. Here we go. Come at me. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Okay. Carnival Row on Amazon was slow but interesting. Excited to see The Witcher. I will be interested. I'm definitely not optimistic about The Witcher, but I will definitely go into it with an open mind. Okay. I do think that getting him into a damage loop is the way to go. I think we just need to be very careful about getting him into a damage loop and then getting out. And then kind of, it's like ducking and weaving. Ugh, right in the gut. Whoa. Dun-dun-dun. Okay, here we go again. God, jeez. Oops. Oof. Oh my God. We did it. We did it. I got a ton of E.V.O points. Hopefully those carry over because we basically maxed ourselves out to beat this dude. Shark dude? Don't worry about it. I called the shark dude. Whew. Everybody's happy, except the sharks. You're welcome, guys.
We are the Strolites. Outside the sea, a world filled with oxygen is being born. The entrance is here.
Like here? The coast. We did it. Change of circumstance causes evolution. We did it! Yay! I am Gaia. The fish age lasted about 2 billion years. As it ended, it gave way to the beginning of a new world, one filled with oxygen. It is called the Land Age. The Strolites and plants have already begun living here to better prepare a place for those who choose to follow. Here is a present for surviving the Fish Age. It is the body of an amphibian. You have lungs, so you may breathe, and you may also move about the ground freely. A new adventure awaits. A new adventure awaits your new body. So, great power, please give this creature a new body. Yes, look at us. Let us go to the era when the creatures reached land. We shall use the time trans. What a weird game. I love it. The Rat Age. The next stage is the Age of Amphibians. Amphibians, Icustiga, and insects, which were the first to arrive have already lived on land. There should be a lot of large plants growing there, but something is wrong. Let me guess. Shredder sent the Foot Clan back, and now we're just going to play through a level of Turtles in Time. All right, we're doing it. Oh, and we do lose all our E.V.O points. How dare they? This is, you really need to get upgraded in this world. The base amphibian just sucks. Okay, so those aren't enemies. Those are just for HP. E.V.O tip. Welcome to the world of amphibians. If you evolve your tail, you will increase your jumping ability and your HP. So it's the tail. It's all in the tail. Good to know. Good to know. That's all it was? All right, well, let's go this way first. We've actually got some branching paths. Welcome. So what's this all about? What? Oh. Hi, buddy. How buddy? Oof. You don't get nothing for E.V.O points. I was gonna say this might be a good grindy spot, but no such luck. We are the koala fish. It is very difficult for us to evolve a fight against other creatures, so we stay as we are. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna knock you. I might eat one of you from time to time. Just FYI. Well, that's not evolution. That was just I was swimming. When I go swimming at the pool, I don't say, "Oh, I've evolved into a swimming creature." Sorry, brothers and sisters, but I need your meat. A newborn king to see, ba rum pum pum pum. So what are we going for here? I don't know what those are. Back of the head? A whooper? A curl? A jeproy? Okay. Tusking jaws, fierce jaws. Oh boy. Well, we just gotta grind for a little bit. Your voice earlier reminded me of Sir Hammerlock from Borderlands 2. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, it's just, you know, stuffy, adventuring Englishman. Here we go. Alright, we can get a... These guys will be a little easier to farm. Ugh. Oh my god. Those are those damage loops, boys and girls. Not fun to get into. So can I jump on them the way they jump on me? I can. Interesting. This stuff is expensive. You got Pac-Man fever? A little bit. You know, I always got it a little bit. Vestigial shark's dorsal fin. I have a vestigial shark's dorsal fin. Who don't? You know? Power tail. I'll take a power tail. Uh-oh. Why is it nighttime? Oh, there's a day-night cycle. Old Man Gamer. Oh my god, Old Man Gamer, folks. There's an OG. Evolution ain't cheap. Ain't that the truth? So I do jump a little higher. And I do a little more damage when I do my jumping attack. And now I'm getting my butt handed to me in a damage loop. Cool. Love it. Could I just, if I time it right, could I just keep jumping on him? I want that dragonfly. I feel like those dragonflies are going to be worth points. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're in the damage loop, and I'm about to die. This may not have been the best place to farm. Oh, boy. Yeah, Bex, we've got some, we definitely got some blasts from the past, but who are also still very much a part of the present, swinging into chat today. A model body? I don't know what that means, but I kind of want it. Although we should probably... I know, that's the thing that does stink is with live streaming is if you're not somebody who can stream a lot, it's definitely hard to like match up schedules. So we'll maybe do tusking. Let's get up to tusking jaws. I'm gonna get out of this screen. It's a little too easy for us to get into damage loops on this one. These guys are just without mercy. Although we are about to have enough points to upgrade our jaws, so maybe we'll just do that real quick here. Don't you always like how I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and then I immediately don't do it. I immediately change my mind. You know, we're just gonna get right out of this stage right now. But instantly, no, we're not. All right. Tusking jaws, here we come. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we'll move on.
Land of amphibians. Get out, stranger. This land is owned by the elder who takes care of the plants.
Well, nobody tells me what to do. Look at me. Oh, these guys suck. Maybe not. Maybe we're fine. I just remember them sucking. But they're actually not bad. I don't like you, dude. So what are we going for next? We got Jaws. I'm guessing like a thorn dorsal fin would stop these guys from jumping on us. I still want to know what a model body is, or a modal body. That's what we'll get next. Ugh. Okay. We'll be to 500 E.V.O points in no time. Oh, but yeah, I was gonna say, so I saw It Chapter 1, finally, and I'm not gonna lie, and maybe it has to do with the hype, but I was definitely pretty meh about the movie. Oh my god, look at this guy.
I congratulate you on passing through the protected land. But this is the final area. I am the strongest of the Ikuskiga family. I am Debustiga. Buh. Did you laugh at me? Do you think my body looks funny? I know you are laughing at me. You make me very angry. I am going to defeat you.
Oh god. I'm leaving. Oh my god, his barf almost kills. Oh my god, I can't leave. Well, we're not gonna go back to him for a little bit. How's that sound, everybody? Yep, thanks, Gaia. Thank you for bringing me back to life. I won't tell your dad. We're going to hold off on that. We're going to build towards that. We need a few upgrades first. Empty land. You hear somebody whispering in the air above you. Captain, the green crystal has the power to change your body back to the way it was before, doesn't it? Whisper B. Yes. But Captain, isn't it wrong to operate the process in reverse? This crystal must be bad for the evolution process. Whisper B. Absolutely not. I will not take responsibility for anything that happens. It is still good for the future of this planet. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, something's going on. Well, we're not going to eat no green crystal. It just said it was bad. I'm not dumb. Can you not do it? Can you not... Do I have to eat it? All right. Well, I don't want to eat the green crystal. So I guess we're going to do a little grinding and get my sweet model body. Does anybody remember how much the model body was? I hope it's like a turtle. Oh, the armor body is probably... Look at how freaking much points these things are. Well, we'll get the motal body. And then figure out the rest. No, leave me alone. Oh, cool. Is it like it's like a tiger salamander. Is there anything we can get that defends us against acid barf? That's the real question. Ooh. He's not terrible. I think he's defeatable. We gotta understand his pattern a little bit more, I think. And to be fair, we need to upgrade a little bit. How much was the thorns? 1,000. $1,000. Outrageous. Highway robbery. Oh, I do see, though, that our body protection, we do... these guys do less damage. They used to do 2 damage, and now they do 1. So it is getting us some defense buffs. You know, if one of these guys would give us some super meat, we could afford an evolution that much faster. And by the way, you know, give me that super meat. Used to be something I would hear a lot back in college. Because I used to buy bologna from the upscale supermarket on the other side of town, and my friends, we all called the Oscar Mayer bologna, and we called the expensive stuff, we called it super meat. So I don't know what you were thinking, but that's when people would ask me for my super meat, that's what they were talking about. Thorns were 1,000, huh? Slim Jims? Yeah. That's the super meat. Ooh, yeah. It's the cream of the crop. You don't know nothing about nothing, Mean Gene. 'Cause I'm the cream of the crop. Ooh, yeah. That was always the best Macho Man, is when he would get quiet. Like, when he was just loud. Those wrestling promos are great, too. Like, when it was like, ooh, yeah! Like, the getting big. But when he would get, like, intensely quiet, those are the promos. Those are the all-time greats. Ooh, yeah. And he would get... You start doing this and he would tell you... Let me tell you something, Hulk Hogan. And, like, he would start doing that. Like, he was so enraged. Ooh, we're about to get ourselves a thorny dorsal fin. Although, no, there's nothing. We can't afford a scaly body or an armor body, my god. It's so expensive. Oh, that's awesome. I think we got more... I don't know. We might have got more jump out of that. Flair had the best promos. He had great promos. I don't know who had the best. I do love Dusty Rhodes' Hard Times. That might be my favorite promo of all time. But he didn't have, like, tons of good promos. You look back on, like, Flair. Flair was a guy that just every promo he did was... Okay, so Thorn dorsal fin didn't help us. Yep, we died even faster. I was too confident. Stone Cold, he had great promos. Rock had great promos. I think the greatest of all time, I think there's an argument to be made between Ric Flair, Macho Man, and for just insanity factor, Ultimate Warrior. I think it's really like those three are the ones that you could say you could tie for just sort of all time, the body of promos. Again, I think Hard Times is... We're just going to eat this stupid green crystal just so we can maybe move on this side. We can't? Oh my god. You really have to do that much grinding in just this little spot. Unbelievable. Those fierce jaws are like 5,000 E.V.O points. And none of these guys have given up any super meat. Have you noticed that? We might have to make this one a two-parter, because I don't know if we're even going to get out of the amphibian stage before 11 o'clock. In my mind, this goes a lot faster, but I kind of forgot how much time you have to grind. Okay, what are we building towards? Oh, 1,500 for Fierce Jaws? We might just grind to that. For some reason, somewhere I got the 5,000. If we could get, like, a super meat from one of these guys, we could get to 1,500 pretty fast. I will endeavor to speed up this process. Oh, but yeah, another big complaint about the new It, or the It Chapter 1. Pennywise really isn't much of a character. Like, he only really speaks a little bit. He has, like, his opening... It's like they have the opening Georgie scene, which is, like, the most he talks, and it's weird that he sort of talks the most right away and then doesn't really talk much at all for the rest of the movie until the very end when they're, like, in their final fight with him. He talks a little bit. But in that fight, he's like, it's almost, and maybe he's sort of so flustered by the fact that he's actually getting beaten that he can't really, like, put his sentences together. It was just weird. It's weird going from Tim Curry Pennywise, which was it's like a great character in a okay movie, but the character is so well done that it elevates the whole movie to this the new movie, which is like a solidly good horror movie, but has no real, like, it really doesn't have anything going for it villain-wise, because Pennywise wasn't really a character. He was a visual. Oh, 1,500. Fierce Jaws. You better work. Oh, yeah. Well, guess who's coming to dinner? Oh, we might... We might be able to just take this guy for a ride right now. Oh, yeah. Fierce Jaws for the win. And look at the size of his meat. Woo! Woo! Oh. Oh, no. Is this his wife and child? Oh, no. Okay, good. You are great.
You are strong.
Considering your great strength, I have something to ask you. Could you do me a favor? Yes, of course. Thank you. Actually, this land used to be covered with plants. Suddenly, insects started to evolve extremely abnormally. These insects ate all of the plant life, leaving this place like a desert. They are trying to eat any remaining plants around the area. They refused our proposal to coexist. Now they are attacking our people. The father of this child went to try and persuade them, but he has never returned. Dad, could you please help us? Yes, of course I will help you. Look at me. I'm the most badass amphibian you've ever seen. If anyone can do it, brother, so can you. I'm the scat man. Bop-bop-bee, bop-bop-ba-dum-bum. Ancestor of the cockroach.
Those pesky amphibians are coming again.
I'm gonna kill your ass. straight kill your ass. Sorry, boys and girls. I'd like to introduce you to Fierce Jaws. You're not gonna like it. This seems like it might be a good grinding area, which is what I used to say when I would go to the club. Armor body 5,000. That's expensive. Again, I don't know what these back of the head things are. Which one should I pick? First person to comment. I will go with whatever the first response in the chat is. Whooper, Curl, Jeprol, Moramar. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Moramar. Okay. Ooh. All right. Looks like a... Whoa. Get out of here, cockroach. Yes. See, the cockroaches give up some super meat. And they do very little damage. Ooh, it's hard when they're coming at you from every angle. Not impossible, though. Well, I think we can afford the scaly body, which I think we'll get here. Decreased body size? No, thank you. Yeah, we'll do scaly body. Okay. Moving on. I don't think we should have eaten the green crystal. Domain of the giant bee. Uh-oh. No! Oh, I failed. Oh, he got me. Boo, it got me. Sounds like my pager's going off. I can't get him. I'm not agile. Ugh. I'm just killing all the babies. And the slowdown is unreal. Okay, well that level proves to me that I am woefully underprepared for what is to come. Want that meat? There we go. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see that that was super meat. I want my super meat. Yes. Okay, let's get moving. Oh god, is this gonna be the bee? Not the bee! Oh no! I was supposed to try and persuade the king bee, but I've been badly injured. Is there anyone who can tell the king bee how important living in peace is? Sir, you look very strong. I have a favor to ask of you. Oh, I am about to pass away soon. Please eat the food I have collected, so that you may become strong enough to defeat the king bee. If you can't defeat the king bee, it will enable the plants to recover, or if you defeat it, got it. But I wish I would have met my son before I pass away. Sigh. Farewell, my son.
Blah.
Oh, buddy. Thank you for the super meat. So we have the thorn dorsal fin. What about our tail? We haven't really bumped up our tail. Thorny springtail. I think that's what we want, right? Off to brunch. Thank you, Derek, for swinging in, hanging out. We will see you next time. And I should say it too before you get out of here, because we got a bunch of patrons in the chat right now. So thank you very much to all the patrons, Bex and Old Man Gamer and Derek and Slevin and Melinda and Chad. You're all awesome. It's a cool tail. Ew, I don't know what that was, and I don't want to know. Larvae? No! King bee.
Here comes another amphibian. You have evolved strangely. Did you use the crystal's power? As I said before, the only way to satisfy our large appetite is to devour all of the plant life we can find. If you feel the way we have chosen to live is wrong, maybe you should change it. You may only change it one way, though. By force. Don't sting me, please. Oh my god. That's how fast. That is how fast. Holy Hannah. Okay. It's getting real.
Please don't make me watch this again. Okay, thank you. Is there anything that I can upgrade so I could get a better horn? Oof. Do I really want... I ain't gonna be able to get to 5,000 E.V.O points for an armor body. Oof. Yeah, that felt like it was going real good. Until I was dead. Well, we'll give it another shot. I think this really is the key, is just not letting him... Never letting him get a shot off. Except then he gets up there and I can't catch him. Okay. Oh my god. We were probably a hit away from defeating him. Yes! 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 We did it. I am the dragonfly. You may call me Meguso. You got it. I didn't agree with the way the king bee... Didn't agree with the king bee either. I will give you some advice. You have no strong enemies ahead. At this point, you don't need to evolve. The sand eater in the next area is very strong. I suggest you run away. I don't like being told what to do, Dragonfly. Oh, you're lucky. Dude, you're lucky. The Sand Eater, eh? Well, we shall see. Desert. Can I not bite that? Ooh. Alright. Apparently I can't bite those. No? Good to know. Not even gonna try. Why did I do that? We know I'm not supposed to eat green crystals. I did it anyway. Because I'm a turd. And I still keep trying to bite him, even though I know I can't. Weird level. Ooh. You can't get through here if your body is still the same. It is the era of reptiles, and the era of plants and insects has ended. How do you like them apples? I don't like your attitude, dude. And I also don't like that you basically just almost murdered me. What are you eating? Oof. I'll bite you in the butt. I don't even care. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of your butt. Ooh. Can I bounce on you? I can. Gotcha. Oof. I do not like the reach that that guy has. I think it's unfair. Oh my god, he killed me. Oh my god. Yeah, thank you, Gaia. I appreciate it. I appreciate you bringing me back to life. As always. I ain't afraid of no butt. Get out of here with your butt. Look at that. He was nowhere near me. I'm just gonna call it. I think their collision detection, I was clearly biting his butt. Okay, that's that damage loop that we're talking about, that we do not like in this game. How many jumps does it take to kill? a butt. Ooh. No, no, no! It's fine. I'm sorry. You've been defeated. Trying to attack that reptile's butt. Yeah. Got it. Okay, you quit helping him. There. The butt apocalypse. It was an age of butts. Okay, that's bullcrap. Did you see that? That may be the most epic damage loop we've ever fallen into in this game. Welcome. Welcome to Butt Park. It's just genetically engineered dinosaurs that have, like, big, juicy asses. Welcome to Jurassic Butt. Picture it in your brains right now. A dinosaur with a big, juicy butt. Imagine it. It's not good, but it ain't that bad either. Okay, I feel like if these guys are going to be this much trouble, we need to get some evolved. We need to get some evolved. You heard me. What we really need... Big and juicy? Is that what I said? I don't know. Probably. Imagine it. Imagine like a T-Rex, but it's got like a big dodonkadonk. Imagine it. It's like a little shiny. That's how I see it. Who is that guy? Okay, I can handle these guys a little better. Oh, yeah. This is where we do our grinding. Although they seem to have a... They seem to have an attack. They just haven't been able to get a hit off yet. Yeah, we need... We need armor body, but it's so expensive. Tell you what. Unfortunately, we don't have time for hammer body, but we can do a big horn. Look at that. Was there such a dinosaur that would just be buried in the dirt and then just would spring up and bite you? I like to think there was. Horny. Oh, look at who it is.
You are a failure. You should have listened to our orders. Hail, Queen Bee.
Oh, I get it. Still can't get him.
It was you, amphibian, who defeated my husband, the king bee. You have destroyed the laws of our insect society. I feel it was unfair that only our society be destroyed. The amphibians must be destroyed too. I shall destroy you first for defeating my husband.
Oh my god. She is mean. Oh. She is a tough one. Okay. Okay. Really, the only thing that we haven't upgraded would be the shell body, which I don't think we're just not. Okay. Okay, it went better that time. Went better. We're learning. I'm gonna have to give it one more fight, and then it is time to head out. 11 a.m. The thrift stores are opening. Come at me. Ugh, gets me every time. Okay, so we can run like that and outrun. Oh, nope, right in the butt. Oh my god, every one of those went right up my butt. Wow. Well, old man gamer, I think there's a little Sunday loop that I like to do. There's a Goodwill, sometimes two Goodwills, a Savers, and a Half Price Books that are all kind of on the same trajectory. So I like to. Okay, got one hit in. So that's usually my Sunday thrifting. Ugh. Not this time. Ooh. Ah, that was it. I was really hoping. It's a weird pattern, not gonna lie. Okay, I tell you what. I think this is gonna have to be a part 2. Because I do love this game. We're gonna do a save state on this one. So we've got our spot saved. And just a reminder, as always, even though we're on an emulator, I always try to only play games here that I physically own the cartridge for. So yes, E.V.O, Search for Eden, right here. So unfortunately, yeah, we are going to have to wait till next time to get revenge for our poor sore butt that had all those stingers shot up into it. But revenge will be sweet, because revenge, much like soup, is sweet, and it is enjoyed cold best. That's the quote. I said it exactly. I got it exactly right this time. Look it up. Look it up. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It was a fun one. I forgot. I really thought that we would be able to get much further into the game, but I did forget kind of how slow the grinding is. But yeah, we'll do a part 2 of E.V.O. It'll be a lot of fun. And I will catch all you cool cats on the flip side. Bye-bye.